Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tharsis. So I was thinking a little bit in the 2 seconds it took from stopping recording of the last episode to starting the recording of this episode, thinking that, I'm not cherry picking my crew anymore. And as a result, we've been losing. So I wonder if I can give it a little bit of a slump buster, pick the people I want, and then at least prove to myself that I have some sort of skill if I'm utilizing the right people, or I just go right into it and just random one more time. And let's take a look at something here. 89 out of 120. Actually, I could have saw that on this screen too. Yeah, 89 out of 120. So we're almost there. To at least get Sophia, and then get Sophia. I'll probably handpick my crew with Sophia, and then random from there. Maybe even play some hard, but I can't even beat normal right now. So let's give it a go. Oh, we have Jean. We're done. Jean, Pascal, Yuri, John Park. We did pretty good last time of getting rid of all the events. It was just near the end where I don't know if I just didn't have the dice to overcome, or if I just thought we were going to do a little bit better. See, once I start recording, I forget everything that happened last episode. So our health is pretty good. Our dice are pretty average. We have basically a food card. Health all crew assists. 23, 10. We'll get rid of this because this one has the most. But we'll do it in such a way that Jean rolls last. I think. So let's see if we can put Yuri, Pascal, and Jean in there. Jean rolling last to give everyone one die. And then John, move John out here. Or 23 with 7 dice is about a 3 per dice. Maybe I'm better off sending Pascal and John in here with Jean after, and then putting Yuri over here to do it. I really would not like to throw 3 people at this and then still have it alive, still have damage to repair. But I want to give the better chance to get rid of this as well, and Yuri has that, unless he rolls a 1. We know Jean will roll a 1, because Jean hates us. Alright, let's roll with John first, I guess. Because if John gets some pretty high rolls, I'll consider about having Pascal add to ship HP. That's a 6. And we used our only assist, which is fine. Let's see if we roll higher than... Nope, we rolled a 1. Because you suck. Because you were the original worst person in the world until Jean decided to be the worst person in the world. 5 dice at 17. It's a little over 3. 5 dice is lesser, but a little over 3 as well if I put the 1 in there. Oh god, I'm going to regret this. I really am. These decisions. Well, Pascal is really not going to be taking 6 and a 6, and I'll think about 5 and a 3. 3's in stasis. Let's just take the whatever that was, 8 off, and then now Jean just needs a 9 on 2 dice and a 5 or higher. Jean, one time, you owe me. I hate you. I really do. We have to take care of this though. So once again, Jean, we cannot capitalize with Jean. It's kind of hard to do, but we cannot capitalize with Jean. Jean could have given everyone a single die, but Jean is horrible. We're going to kill him the first chance we get. No 1s. 11. It's fine. Done. No events left over. No extra dice. Only 1 food. Got the food card, but we only have 1 thing banked for it. Plus 1 food, but minus 1 dice to all. So 2 people won't be losing dice. 2 people go to 1 die. And then for the next turn, we'll have 2 people at 4, 2 people at 1. Instead of 1 at 4, 1 at 1, 1 at 2, 1 at 2. A 2 at 2. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. Plus 1. I think we just take the food. And we don't give it to Jean, because we hate Jean. 2 events on the horizon. Yuri can pretty much move everywhere, anywhere. And Pascal has the ability to give us ship HP, so we'll just put him on them. I wanted to give it to Yuri just in case he had to like drive through something to get a repair, and he can still get the repair through here. I think I'm gonna eat the card that gives us an assist, because I don't like the void dice here. It's too high of a number, and we have to get rid of this. I feel we don't want this lingering. 3 events left over next turn. We don't want this lingering. So give us the best chance of clearing it, and that's perfect. So it's 11. We have to use these 3 dice. I can freely roll the 2, maybe for a higher number to bank. That's the highest number I think I can get on a 6-sided die. So we'll do that. Alright, now it'd be ideal if Pascal can take care of this. Health. We have 1 assist, so he won't die if he rolls all 4s. We can always send John or Jean after, and I think we'll just throw them in the area to bank dice, I guess. I mean, there's nothing else for them to do. They have to roll the exact same number, though. All the 4s. All the 4s. That's 13. I'm going to re-roll this. If it's a 6, I use it for ship HP. If it's anything else, I just bank it. Research projects. 5 is still... I can still consider giving ship HP. But with no... I think 2 incoming events next turn. Let's just bank it. It goes a long way for that 28 repair card. 3 events next turn. Okay. So we surely want dice. Anything? 3, you get 2 dice. And then, like, anything... If Jean rolls 3, that's fine. But, you know, 5 or 6, we can give 1 die back to John and him. But any other number down there, we'll probably use it to do that card. So I think we're good with anything we roll. That was a 1. Oh, man. Alright, well... At least John goes to 4. Jean goes to 2. This might be the turn I get human meat anyway. So I think we're okay. Plus 1 food, minus 2 ship. That brings us to 1 ship HP. I don't know if I exactly like that, especially with the stuff on the horizon. I think I'd rather keep as much ship HP as I can. Reduce the stress, because the stress is going to go up next turn when I start eating human meats. Injury dice all over the place. Alright. Yuri has free control to move. If he takes care of this, that frees John or Jean up to go in either direction. But with the assist, maybe we roll Pascal first. Let's see. We're not going to do the 28 repair this turn. We might be able to do 3 the food card, but that really only benefits Jean, and Jean sucks. 1 health all crew is nice, but I think we just store as many dice as we can to eventually play that card. Minus 2 health, though. I'm going to probably put myself in a situation here where... And because of all the injured dice, if I can't take care of this 21... Alright, well, let's roll Pascal here first to wipe this out. And then move Yuri here and then just see what the numbers are. Then we can consider just taking care of this with John and then rolling for dice with Jean. I don't know. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but like I'm just going to do the wrong thing no matter what anyway. Ship is not going to blow up. But we're very low on health, so we want to preserve what we have. If I can get John and Yuri in here. John has enough health. Yuri's not rolling too many dice. They'd have to roll an average of 3 or higher. Average of 3 to take care of it. Gene can mop up, but Gene will probably die because he'll probably roll 2 twos because he's the worst. So let's just see what let's just do it. Whatever. It's not like we're not losing a lot anymore. 5, 3. So if I have to roll a 3 or better right now. I should re-roll the 3. I really should. But I have confidence you'll roll a 3 or better. There it is. Done. Use the assist, though. So we're rolling with no assist, which makes it ideal to roll this first, I guess. If we do get in trouble, I can add health to everybody. And let's give it one try. See what happens. I mean, all 3 dice land on 2 or 3s, and I'm dead. But all 3 dice did not. That's a 16. That's pretty nice. Just let's do it all. Let's do it all. Okay, 5. 5 left. You know what the dumb play is? The dumb play is moving Gene into there and hoping he rolls a 5. That's the dumb play, and we like blaming Gene, so we're gonna try for it. So give me a 12 at least. That's a 12. It's a solid 12. So that's 11. Now what do I do with the 3? I can give the dice. Well, Gene will die if I give him dice because I don't trust him not to roll 3. But we need that. We need this card. So we'll at least do that. And then now, Gene, dude, don't roll 1s and 2s, please. I mean, I hate you. I really do. You're like the worst, and I think you're even programmed to be like the biggest troll on the ship. Good. You deserve that injury. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. It's horrible. I mean, there's no video game that has a character worse than Gene. Name the annoying dude from Star Fox, the fairy from was that Ocarina of Time? No movement damage, -1 dice. +1 ship, +10% crew, 2 things, +10% stress. 1 ship. I don't think I want to lose dice. I'm going to be adding stress. Everyone's pretty spaced out here. In terms of the ship, not in terms of mentally. Take the ship HP. Give everyone food right away. Void dice. 15. Excuse me. I mean, this card became pretty useless because I gave everyone food. But at the same time, like, this card could be played next turn. As a result. 2 events, though, but one of them is in the higher range. And these are manageable numbers. It's just a void dice here. So we take someone with the lowest amount of HP and bring them up here first. No, we're going to do this in 2 stages here. We're going to roll Yuri first and then Gene after, because the dream is always adding dice with Gene while taking care of the event at the same time. And we know how that goes. Alright, so we used our assist, but we took care of this. But we got to use every single die to do it. Which I think I'm okay with. That means we don't bring Gene in here. And we find some other use for him. Like throwing him off the ship. if I bring everyone here and then move Gene in after to give everyone dice, I mean, they're just all stuck there. But if I do John first, then Gene after, in the 5 dice, they need a 3 or better average to clear it. And on the 6th die that Gene rolls, it needs to be 5 or more. And then Pascal could farm for ship HP, I guess, is more beneficial to us. We need dice, certainly. Maybe we spend 1 turn shooting for the food. So, big numbers here, John. It's 11. But just give me a 5. Wow. Okay. Okay. See, like 3 games in 1 sitting is like the magic number. It's almost like NBA Jam sort of AI. It's like I'm so far behind today in the recording session that they're just gonna give me this one. They're just gonna give me all the numbers. All the numbers. Alright, Pascal can roll for food, Gene can roll for ship HP, or Gene can roll for health. He has the most dice, so let's just roll for doubles. 1s are certainly doubles. I would love to bank the 4. And it's like 1, well, it's not really 1 out, because any 1 and I can consider food, or I'll put it towards food. But if it's a 5 or 6, I can put it towards ship HP, so it's a 50% roll that I lose. I can give +1 health wall crew. But I really want this card. And if I can use it next turn on that red event, then I might have like multiple people to like farm things that I need. So let's just do that. Now the question is, what do I do with Gene? Gene can go right back in here. And any 1 can contribute to food. Any 5 can contribute to dice for him and Pascal. And then I can consider farming ship HP next turn because it's only 2 events. Let's do that. You have to roll a 1 or a 5, Gene. So, alright. Well, let's talk about this for a second. We've been pretty hard on Gene. But Gene just gave us the perfect outcome here. 1 for food. 1 for 28 repair, 1 module, and a 5 to give him and Pascal dice. Hey, listen, 1 out of every 20 turns, Gene, you come through. But you still suck. We still don't like you. Minus 30% stress for you guys, or minus 1 ship HP plus 1 health for you guys. I think we just take this straight up. Minus stress by giving these guys stress at the same time. I don't want to lose that ship HP. I don't. Now we have food, so we'll give 1 to John. We have that card, so I don't want to use this. Let's save this for next turn to give to Yuri or Gene, depending. Okay, so that's perfect. The 26 in the end over there, that I'll go in there with John. We'll use the card, and then we'll farm for ship HP. So in the meantime, we make use of this assist by rolling in here. And then maybe we do the same thing with Pascal and Gene, farm for food. So please, no 1s. And take care of this 9. That's a 9. We use the thing though, but you can't do anything else in here because we're full on research projects, and the system failure prevented that. Now John can come in here, use the card, farm for ship HP, use it, it's done. Now we roll. 1 food, look at that. I see 2 2s and 2 4s. So do I save these and then roll for the full house, or do I just bank 2 of them? I think I just bank 2 of them. 2 ship HP. Now if I don't get a 2, I hope for unique numbers, or one of the doubles is a 5 or a 6. 1 ship HP or 3 down to the bottom for food. Well, we're farming food anyway, so we came in here to farm ship HP. And that's exactly what we're doing. So things are going pretty good. And like I said, NBA Jam type artificial intelligence going on. I'm just going to get everything I need. Every single bit of it. If I get 2 food here with Pascal, I might just go give Jean health. 3 events next turn. We do have the plus health all crew card, which I'll probably use in favor of these 2 cards, but I'll still hold on to those 2 cards. Let's roll Pascals. Triples right off the bat. 1 time! 2-2, okay. We like rolling 2s. And then 4 and 6, huh? Let's bank the 6, re-roll the 4. Into a 1. That's fine. Solid play. I almost want to roll Jean for assists, especially with those 3 events next turn. And Jean's going to make it difficult on us because Jean doesn't like to roll 5s. But Jean is just a horrible, horrid human being. Let's do the health first over everything else. And then bank the rest. I can't believe in 6 dice, Jean, you can't roll a 5. Or ever. Like, you know, 20 turns out of 21, you're useless. Horrible. Let's see what our 3 events are. Hopefully a system failure right in the front. +2 ship, -1 die for you guys, or +2 assists. Well, I mean, we didn't get the assists with Jean, so we might as well take this. Food goes to Yuri, food goes to Jean. Although Jean's not going to do anything with it. Well, we got the event there, but it was cabin fire, huh? Everyone's pretty good at health. So Jean's the lowest, and we hate Jean the most. So let's throw him to the wolves first. Alright, we used 2 assists right off the bat. And only rolled a 16. I'm really thinking I harvest food. We're gonna come in. We're here with Pascal anyway. So let's give Pascal a die. Hold on to these. Reroll the 1 into the 1 because I'm Jean and I don't do anything right. Bank it. Put it all up. There. And now it's a 13 for Pascal. 1 assist left. Still better off using it in here. Pascal has the second lowest amount of health, so makes sense. 1 injury, 1 assist, but we easily took care of this event. Oh, yeah, I mean, listen, I could... What do we want here? 1 ship or... food? Well, I think we're at the point right now where we take this card to give us a new card. That's surely helpful. And then ship HP, might as well. Now what do we do? Well, I'd really love to take care of this, so let's send Yuri there. See if we can take care of it or see how low we can get it. We have no assists for those stasis dice. And then John can roll back here. And if he gets stuck with a bunch of ones, we can just add ship health. Yeah, that seemed like the best thing to do. Alright, 2 3s in stasis, 16 overall. I mean, I need to roll 17 out of 18 to get this fixed. And then risking lower in the process. Alright, well, the 3s... we're going to contribute here. And then re-roll the 1 to a 2. Well, we can't roll for ship HP with John because we're like 1 above max, or 1 below max, and it really doesn't make sense to send him in there to do that. When we can send him in here to get rid of 2 impending ship damage instead of in there to get rid of 1 impending ship damage. Alright, let's do that. With 4 dice, no assists, I mean... we're treading on water here with the stasis die, so I think I'm going to take the 1 damage just to come in here. Get rid of this. Injury, 2 stasis die, it doesn't matter. We got the 8 we needed. The only problem is the 4 and the 2s are not, and the 6 are not useful down here. But I think I'm going to reduce stress. So... repair, reduce stress all crew, and then bank the dice. Quick patch, huh? I like the quick patch. Nice and easy. Alright. 1 event left over. Gives us 1 damage. Not entirely bad. 2 events coming here this turn. Plus 1 food, minus dice for all crew. I have 1 food, right? I have 1 food. Minus stress for you, but your stress goes up. 4 weeks away. If I do this, Pascal and John are going to eat the food. Jean's going to go to 4, and Yuri's going to go to 3. As opposed to 3, 3, 5, and 4. 3, 3, 5, and 4 I like. Let's reduce the stress, gain stress. Leave the food for now. 2 events. Not bad at all, though. Alright, how do we do this? Void dice absolutely gets my attention. Pascal here, and then Jean here. Problem is, Jean can die. We're going to use the assist, I'm sure. Rolling 5 dice with 3 health. Jean doesn't like to roll 6s, but leave it to Jean to roll all 6s and die. But we can certainly send John or Yuri back there. No, they're going to both be needed here. Alright, let's go for it. Let's take 1 more second to see here. The ship's not going to go down. Yuri can move out of here, though. And go anywhere he needs to go. But with the second most dice and tied with the most health, probably better for him to be here. Because I don't think... unless I waste him here, everyone else is going to take damage if they go anywhere. So I guess we roll where we are first. And make sure we get rid of this. We used our assist. But at the same time, we didn't get rid of any dice. Do I want to contribute the 14 into it and then let John roll with 3? No, I think I need to contribute more than 14. We're taking a risk. The void, you know, every time we've done this, we've hit the void number. But I'm glad we did it. So now John just needs to roll a 2, and it doesn't even have to be John that comes in here. We'll contribute. Finish. I'm gonna use no movement damage, but I think our dice going towards repair is more beneficial here. 2, huh, John? Well, we do it. We do it. I'm probably going to use the quick patch card and see maybe if I get like assists. So there's our 2. The 1 goes out of play, and we got a 5. So absolutely have to get rid of the -1 dice roll. And in fact, I might leave this lingering, because the quick patch really negates it, although it kind of really doesn't, because it lingers to next week. 3 events next week. 1 food. John can go to full health. Pascal's going to need food also. But we got this card to start the turn. So let's do this. Let's use this. Duct tape? Okay. And do this with Pascal. No assists, but I think we got it. There we go, we got it. 8. And 4. Finish. Alright. So we have 1 food, and Pascal could use this. So what's better for us? Farming for food? Pascal and John will go to full dice next turn. Yuri will have 3. Jean will have at least 4. Or do we have food stocked for the end of the thing? I think we take care of this. And because I'm going in here with no assists, I'm going to use this. 4 6s kill us. So we'll roll 2. Because I'm Jean. And I hate flying. Ship repair is not beneficial to us. We're almost capped. So I think we'll just give Jean a die. And then bank the rest. 2 repair cards and 1 like basically a food card. We're going to use the food card almost right away, depending on how the events stack up. Either John or Pascal is going to get him. I think Pascal is going to get the first. -1 ship HP for another item of food. Everyone's minus ship HP. Minus stress would be nice, but this card doesn't matter. Excuse me, I mean this side project doesn't matter because he's going to go to full dice anyway. So it's just a matter, do I want to stress manage or do I want food? Well, we're not going for score, so I might as well go for food. John? Yeah, and Pascal. Yeah. Then I can use that card next turn on Yuri. Just because there's 3 events coming, I might as well give everyone the dice now. Well, that's pretty low on the spectrum of... That must be our green. Okay, I'm looking a week ahead. That must be our green. Obviously. 10, 15, 4. What do I do with Yuri? And what do I do with my 1 assist? Well, I'm telling you, this 2 over here on the void, it's going to cause me a problem. But I'm going to get like 3 2s, or we're going to go away, and then I'm going to get like 2 1s, because I'm Jean. 3 events next turn, and then probably only 1 event on the last week. So let's get rid of this. And then have John get rid of the dice. And then we'll just see what's up with Yuri and Jean. Maybe even Yuri takes care of this one. Since Jean's at such low health and has a lot of dice. A lot of 1s. But that's a 10. But do I really want the 10? Like, Like, what's my absolute worst outcome here? If I roll 2 1s, then I can just use this card and then put it up there and then replace the 1 and not get food. Just do it. Okay, I took an injury, but that's quite alright. We'll do that. Bank the research project. Harvest food. Now I'm probably good on food for the rest of the game. Health is the concern, and I have no assists. Because I have no assists, maybe I just use this card in there with Jean. Actually, I don't want Jean there. Where do I want Jean? I don't even know where I want Jean. Because we already said that we don't want to bank more food. Get rid of this. This is an absolute must. Pretty good. What's the best way to do this? Decrease stress by 60% or decrease stress by 20%. I think we gotta go with 60%. Even though he might only be at like 30%. And then we try to roll this for a 1. So close. So close. Leave module. Yuri has to stay alive. That's the thing here, though. Is he really gonna roll 3 4s? Or do I just use the special tools card? Because we really want him alive, because he's going to go to the front of the ship without any HP penalty. Consider my options here. I can roll for doubles for ship repair. And then be pretty much set. Or I can just do this down here. Let's do that. Well, that was pleasantly a surprise. So, alright. Let's just do the ship repair. Now, what do I do with Jean? Give Jean health? I mean, that's more points. We're not really going for points. 3 events next turn. Maybe I just get assists. Probably the best thing for us, their assists. And yet again, I must stress that Jean cannot roll 5s or above. It's just not programmed into the game. A little reverse psychology. But 3 4s, really? Thanks. I'll take the assists over the die. And then, like, I'll do nothing with these 4s. Just leave them all out there. Makes any sense. I should kill you. I really should. I'm going to kill you next week, though. Reduce stress for you guys. Well, John has no stress, and that gives everyone else stress. Plus 3 health for you. Minus 1 dice for everyone else. What do I have? 2 food? 1 food. 1 food in the card. I mean, I guess I just reduce stress. And give everyone else stress as a result. Food. Good. Good to go. What are our 3 events? 26, 16, and 19. 2 damage. And luckily Yuri can just move out of there. I'm probably ignoring that. Especially with that card. 1 event next turn is not going to... Like, I'm going to go down to 6 HP. So unless it's 4 damage, which it probably won't be, because I don't think I've ever seen that before, we won't die. -1 health all cards areas will kill us though. They will. And everyone's at such low HP that and high dice that they could pretty much die. Full assists. So let's take care of this one first. Or take care of the 19 damage one first. Because the assists are probably more useful for people that only have 2 HP than they would be for those that have 3. Okay, we used 1 assist and we only rolled whatever that was, 15? By contributing these 7, trying to think I'm trying to do math with this card in my mind and just not doing it the most simple way possible. I have 10 now, so maybe I just hold on to these, reroll the 2 into a 1. Okay, awesome. So somebody's got to come in here anyway. So let's just put it all in. Finish. Alright. Alright, 2 assists. I guess I send Jean in there. Who again cannot roll 5 or above. But there's the 5. We're just going to get rid of it. Straight away. Give me a 3 or doubles or 5 and above. I mean, that's a lot of things that you can't screw up. These are 5 or above. So, dice to Pascal, because Jean's dying next turn anyway. Leave the module. Now with 2 assists, let's use the most dice. And just nail this out of the park. That's 15, I think. It's 15. Alright, we took the injury. But we did that, and I don't know what that really does for us. Can't use the ship, repair ship card. Why can't I add? I can't add. I don't even know what I was trying to add there. What I did wrong, but we had it anyway, so thank for that. I mean, what do these cards really do for me? They don't do anything for me. I'm not gonna need to use this. I mean, anything else is just really points, I think. And we're already in a position where, like, points don't matter to us because we're going to kill Jean just so we can eat more human. And I don't even want to bring John back here. I don't want to even risk the injuries. Yuri's already in the front. We have no assists, but just 1 event we're going to ignore next turn anyway. It's like, what do? I just roll for food? I mean, really, it is just a points play right now. I'd like to reduce stress, but I'm not rolling 5. Here we go. Now it's just points. Which we're sacrificing 50 because we're killing, what's his name? 1 food, -1 ship. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll do this one. Reduce stress on 2 people and whatever. Alright. That was Pretty satisfying, honestly. Finish. So our one event is 1 impending ship damage. Again, we can largely ignore it. I mean, I don't really even know what to do here to min-max the score, and I don't have to do anything. We're not setting any sort of personal bests. Or any. Do I use cards just to use them? No. Nah, we'll just end this one quickly. It was nice. It was a good run. Like I said, it was a layup. The game felt sorry for us. All the times we botched things. It was just like, hey, buddy, here you go. I'm almost tempted to use this to see what our cards are. And try to give as much dice and health to our crew as we can. Probably won't re-roll anymore. Unless I get like a 1 and a 4. Then I'll re-roll. There's a lot of 4s though. So we'll put the 4 down there. Let's re-roll. Whatever. Let's have some fun. +3 ships. So I guess the cards can repeat. And that's all garbage. Let's re-roll. Yeah, why not? One day I'll write down what the points are for each thing, so I know if using a research card and adding more dice is better than just keeping the dice down there, and I think that is, honestly. But alright, we've arrived on Mars. If I did, didn't overlook something, and that wouldn't surprise me if I did. But it looks like we are landing. 3 people. Kill Gene intentionally. Killing for the food. I didn't have really much of a chance to get rid of any of these achievements. Survive 3 turns on 1 crew member seems pretty tough. 9 or more impending damage. I pretty much have to stack that up. Maybe have some ship cards plus ship cards on the table, and then a lot of dice with somebody in the back of the ship to give more ship HP. That's certainly doable, but I've got to be unfortunate enough to get all these events that give us minus ship HP. And even then, it seems like it would be a loss. Like even if I survive, like the next turn will definitely doom me. But yeah, no, that was good. That was good. I'm excited. The score is probably something around 1300. It just feels like it's a 1300. 1505, not bad. Not really that bad. The 6 human meals killed me, so that brings me up to 1625. 1 more person landing on Mars is 1685 or 75. And then I just got to find somewhere else for 25 points to get me at that 1700 point mark that I really strive to be at. Stress was bad. That was because of the human meals, and then most of the human meals I felt were forced, especially at the end. So we lost 50 points and 60 points in human meals as a result. So it really wasn't that bad of a run, and that puts us right back at 50%. And I really hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was fun. It was a layup. Again, look up NBA Jam Artificial Intelligence. If you're down by 8 points, you can shoot half quarters, and they'll all go in. But please consider leaving a like. It really helps. Share, get the word out. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos, and hopefully they're entertaining. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/AngryLarry, and on Twitter, @LarryIsAngry. Until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Or something. I don't know. I gotta write that down. I say it different every time. See you guys later.